Hello, Games Workshop very kindly sent me Galrauch and the new Frydaal the Chainmaker. Let's take a look. So let's start with Galrauch, reproduced in metal. So a lot of these miniatures have been remastered and cleaned up. I'm not quite sure how much they've done with Galrauch. It's a classic metal miniature that's going to require a lot of cleaning up and pinning, but for people who are collectors of these old miniatures, have been paying crazy eBay prices, then these are very welcome. And that's one of the great things about Warhammer the Old World, bringing back some of these old miniatures. Now I'm going to do a little bit of magic here. There we are, all fully painted. Now, I cheated a little bit, and if you were subscribed to the channel, you may have already seen the painting tutorial I did for this chap a few months ago now, around the time of the Warriors of Chaos release. I was very kindly gifted this one, and I had lots of fun trying to do a speed paint on it. So check out this video. I will link it in the end of the video so you can go and watch the full tutorial if you so wish. So let's have a look at Frydaal the Chainmaker. Frydaal is a forge weld resin piece, so not to be confused with Finecast. If you are an older Games Workshop gamer, this is high quality, very detailed resin, and they go together generally pretty quickly. This doesn't have any instructions on. If you watch my recent unboxings of all the new Empire resins, they do have instructions. I don't think it's going to be too much of a challenge, but let's see. So trimming off the gates, pick the small parts first so you don't risk doing any damage to the larger areas. Then using a blade or a file, you want to remove all the flash first and then file away anything that's left of those gates. The resin is quite delicate, so for thinner areas like this I like to brace it against my hand before I do any filing. I want to make sure we don't just snap parts off, and then you will see there's often very small bits of flash that need to be removed, so you will need a sharp blade to do those without damaging the miniature. You need to use super glue for resin miniatures, but you also need to dry fit first, especially when you don't have instructions like on this miniature. You just want to make sure that all the parts go together so that you don't have any issues. You can file before you glue. I find it really useful to use super glue with activator just to set it almost instantly, and before you know it, she's done. I love this model. She is super cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun painting her. Not in this video, as you may have guessed, unlike the Galrauch cheat. But if you're not subscribed already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Loads of old world content, including painting tutorials and discussion as well.